My name is Roa Lee, and I'm from Korea. And I'm a Gayageum performer, which is a traditional Korean zither instrument. And I have played Gayageum since I was 7 years old and received formal training at a high school and university for traditional playing. And I came to Canada, Toronto, in 2014, and I'm very passionate and very interested in passionate about world music. So now I perform in the world music scene with my instrument Gayageum. For me now, Gayageum and music. It's like my family now. Sometimes I felt like I'm in one-sided love. Like I'm in unanswered love with Gayageum because there are so many gifted people and the best traditional musician in Korea, and I felt that I'm not enough. I felt like that, but I really like music and my instrument. So sometimes I was really sad because of my unanswered love. But because of that, I can keep trying and thinking about what kind of music I really like and how can I keep my music career. So now music, Gayageum is my family who makes me keep continuing my career and keep thinking about my music. For my music journey, I really have to mention my Gayageum teacher. Her name is Hwaja Song, and I met her when I was a high school student. And I learned from her what traditional Korean sound is, and I can make my musical identity. And I'm in the world music scene now, and I think when I want to collaborate with other cultures, it's really important that I have to have my own musical color. When I have my own musical color, and then I can make another music. So I think it's really important. So she is kind of my creator of my musical identity. She taught me about traditional Korean music and traditional way to perform. And yeah, she taught me everything about the traditional one. So I really want to mention about her. And I remember another musician friend who is Jessie. So after I came to Canada and I decided staying here, I went to college music program because I only studied Korean music. So I felt like my music world is a little narrow. So I wanna make widely. So the program covered all kinds of music. So I can collaborate with hip hop or rock, jazz, and even any other traditional music. So they covered everything. They covered all kinds of music. And Jesse was the program coordinator and my teacher. So he is a basically very talented musician. He is a pianist and guitarist, drummer and singer. He did everything. So he encouraged me to try various styles of music playing and just feel the music and play some improvisation, which is really important to collaborate with other culture, because when we make music, the improvisation is very important part of the music. So yeah, he very encouraged me. Another my musician friend is Amelie. She is an erhu player, and she is a Chinese, and she is also a conductor for Chinese orchestra. And she has very good understanding for music. So, and she also performed based in Toronto because she has very good musical understanding when we make So when we make music, I really enjoyed the making music time. And she also introduced about the Chinese music, and she also had many musical friends. So I can meet other people from her. She is also one of a kind of musician friend. When we play a same melody on our own instrument, it's just one same melody, but it's our musical color is very different. My sound is very Korean and her sound is very Chinese. So when we play that kind of music, I can feel like, wow, we are really connected. It's kind of weird. It's a sound is a little weird because, you know, the sound is totally different. But at that time, yeah, we are connected. I feel like that. Oh, and I want to say about the Korean Music Association in Canada. I also member of the Association of the Korean Traditional Music in Canada, and they played and they kept their music in different countries. So I want to say they are very thankful persons, thankful people, and sometimes I feel very comfortable because they are here, because I'm not alone in Canada. Yeah. When I listen, I can directly figure out, oh, this is Korean and this is this is other cultural music. And so because I don't know why, but I think that is the interesting thing, because we all have similar scales. Taiwan and Korea and Japan, they all have pentatonic scales, but the sound is very different because I think because with different vibration and different some ornaments and how to playing the instrument, it's very different. And also some rhythm pattern is also one thing that I can figure it out. So I think all Korean people have they are very used to 3 pattern tempo. So in Korean music, we also have very special rhythm patterns. So maybe, yeah, some vibration and playing instrument, how to play instrument and rhythm pattern is the things. How can I figure out the music? For example, Gayageum play with some fake nails, but Gayageum we played with only fingers. So that is very big different. That is make very big different sound. So that is also one thing. Also, the strings are maybe the Gayageum is made from the steel, maybe, but Gayageum is from silk. So that is also very big different. I remember maybe it was 2019. There's a concert in Korea. Their name is National Center for Traditional Arts in Taiwan. I heard they are very traditional Taiwanese music orchestra, and they performed in Korea 2 years ago. and I watched their concert, very, very, very interesting. So there's some sound is also very different, and their instrument is also very different. It's not at that time when I watched them, it's some instrument is already developed, so it was not very traditional one. Some developed some instrument, but it's still they play some very traditional music. So it was very interesting. So I hope maybe someday I can have a very good opportunity to collaborate with Taiwanese musicians. When I play traditional music, it's very cultural thing. I think people share same culture, means people share one same story. All culture have their own story. So when I play traditional music, I have to share my traditional heart and my traditional story, and I have to explain that. But because and this is very difficult to listen easily, because it has all stories and history, and so it's not easy to listen directly, and to perform it's not easy, but it's very important because it's share some history and same story. But when I play contemporary music, people can feel directly. People can feel the music directly because it's easy, and it's very easy to touch the people, and it's very easy to contact to people. So yeah, it's really happy to play this because I can feel directly from the audiences. That's the big different thing for me, because I'm a performer, so it's different. When I play traditional music, people think, okay, that is Korean music and I don't know whatever it is, but okay, that is very different sound. It's their reaction. But when I play contemporary music, people say, wow, it's just very interesting, it's a very good melody, or it's very good to listen to easily. I'm also really big fan of the K-pop. I know I'm old and I'm not a teenager girls, but I like it. I like them, and I like it because I know how hard to be an idol in Korea, and they are really, really hard to work, and I very respect their working, and they are also one of the artists. So I just respect as an artist because they really, really working hard. And about the music, I think it's not about K music. It's just they just mixed up all good sounds. They mixed up all good sound, everything. If they think, oh, one of the Sweden composer is really good, they just wrote for their song. And one of the, I don't know, maybe Iceland, if their song is really good, they just wrote it and transformed for the idol music, transformed for music and vocals, and for even the dance. And so they also transformed to the dance, and they trained hard, and they make one stage. And so I like that. All music groups have their own musical style, but they have very unique sounds. When I listen to their album, I feel that it's like a one-act play, one-act drama, but it's not a play, it's a great music piece. And I'm also attracted to their musical motif from very traditional theme. And you could think it's a little experimental sound, but you still can taste Korean vocal and rhythm and traditional feeling. I think from their amazing vocal and orchestration of various instruments and their beautiful composing and arranging, I hope you can feel deep Korean taste with world music feeling. It's rare and really fantastic music. When I was young, I didn't know I ended up being a musician, and I failed so many times, and I failed even university, and for some contest or some auditions. I failed many times, but I still continue. I keep continuing my music career, and I thought it was my failed, but now I keep continuing my music, and they are not my fails. They are just one of my episodes. If I quit my music, they are just my failed, and that fails are fails, and that's it. But I still keep my music, and I still keep playing my music, so they are not fails. It's just my life. I want to say, if you have dream or if you want to do something, just keep continuing. Don't quit, because maybe you can do it. And if you failed this time, but if you keep continuing, it's not failed. It's just one of your episodes in your life. So continue whatever you like. Because of Corona, it's really hard time, especially for artists. It's really hard. All performances are canceled, so it's really hard time, but I really want to say, just keep continuing which you really like, and life still goes on.
Hello everyone! Congratulations 2021 Taiwan Fest! I'm gonna play 2 songs today. The first song is Gayageum, Sanjo. Sanjo is a traditional solo instrumental song. I want you to feel Korean feelings. So for this song, I play 12 strings Gayageum, which is very traditional one. And the second song is my favorite things. This is my first arranged song, so it's meaningful for me. I'm playing 25 strings Gayageum for this song. This song is from movie Sound of Music, and when I was young, this was my and my mom's favorite movie. So this song makes me reminisce about my childhood. Sometimes I feel memories are just my dreams. So I wanted to express these feelings through the songs. Hope you enjoy the songs and wanted to see you in person soon. And always stay safe. Thank you.